Today we'll be checking out the plugin that's the updated one. That's the OpenCart Multi-Vendor Marketplace Tax Manager plugin that basically allows the marketplace vendors to manage the tax from their own end under their own account panel, and the vendors can add a new tax class, tax rates, and the geo zones as required. And using this plugin, the vendors can now add tax according to their own needs, and using this plugin also the vendors can apply the tax rate for a defined zone for the product, and whenever an order is placed that then the tax rate that is applied to the product that has been set up by the vendor himself. And you note that this particular plugin is an add-on to the Webkul's multi-vendor marketplace plugin, so you'll need to have that initially, and after that you can make use of the marketplace tax manager as well. So before we proceed further to show you the workflow of the customers and how the marketplace vendors would be able to set up the tax classes, tax rates, kindly do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do give it a thumbs up. Now right now you can see that I've added one product into my cart right now, and I've logged into my customer account, and here you can see that the total applicable tax right now for this particular product is $5, and thereafter the customer can tap here on the checkout button to place the order. So let's get ahead and let's place the order for this particular product that we have. So according to the zone there and the tax class that is applicable to this particular product, the tax is visible to the customers within the cart after estimation of the tax as well as at the checkout time. So here I'll be choosing the flat rate shipping, and then I'll just tap here in the continue button. Now here you will see that after choosing my mode of payment, if I tap here in the continue button, you'll see that we'll be able to find the complete details of the tax that is applicable right now on this particular product within this order. After that, let's confirm the order, and the order has been placed. Let's check the order history. Is the order number 537, and if I scroll down here you can see the tax that is applicable. That's the total applicable tax is $5. Now this text label I've just created it from the backend of my vendor account, so you can also create it and can set this tax name that is basically being displayed here as per your own requirements there. So this was how the customers can select a product and can make a purchase of it. Along with it, how they can see the particular tax rate applicable to a product. Now let me go to the home page and let's see how the vendors would be able to set up all of those things. So for that, let's go to the vendor account. So I'll just navigate to my account, and here on the right hand side I have the marketplace account options for the vendor, and here you have the tax manager. So after the successful installation of this particular plugin, after it has been enabled by the marketplace admin, the vendors will have tax manager under their own account panel, and here they'll be able to manage the classes, rates, and zones. So we'll just go through each of them one by one. So first of all, let's go to the geo zone, then we'll go to the rate, and lastly the classes. Now here under the geo zones, the marketplace vendors can create the different zones as required, along with the description for each of the zones that they have created. After the creation of the zones, they'll find the zones being listed here under this particular table here. They can edit any of the created ones. They can also delete any one by selecting and tapping here in the delete button. To add a new geo zone, they just need to tap here in the add button, and that brings up the details here, as you can see. So here you can set up the geo zone name. So for this demonstration, let me choose the geo zone name as United States. So I'll be using United States itself, and I will be choosing the type of payment. We can choose the type of payment or the shipping method for the tax to be applicable on a product. So I'll just set it as United States 1, and I'll set it as test US tax zone. And thereafter you'll have to tap here on the add button to add the country. So from this I'll choose the United States. Now, the Geo Zone name that you have created, we have selected the country as United States for that. Now you can make use of all zones or for selected zones as well within that itself. So for now we'll just go for the all zones. You can add this Geo Zone name for multiple for a single country with multiple zones as well. So you can go like this and then choose the respective ones. Now, after selecting this, I'll just tap here on the save button. So now you can see that the United States one zone has been created. The description is test US tax zone. Now coming back to the text manager here, we are done with the zones. Now let's go and create the tax rates. So here we can create the tax rates as fixed to a percentage as per the requirement. To add a new tax rate, just tap here on the add button. So here we have to set up the tax name. So I will set it as United States tax rate 1. So this is just for the demonstration. You can create it according to your own requirement there. Now let me set the tax rate as 10. Now for fixed it would be $10, and for percentage it would be the 10% of the product price there. So for now I'll just show you the fixed one. You'll have to choose your customer group, and here we have to choose the geo zone for which this particular tax rate would be applicable. So this would be applicable for the United States one. And now I'll just tap here on the save button and we are done creating our tax rate. So here's the 10. The type is fixed. This one is the percentage one, geo zone, date added, date modified. We can also edit it as per our requirements there. So that was how we can create the geo zones. Thereafter, how we can set up the tax rate. Now coming to the tax classes. Now the tax class that you have created here would be available for you to select for your product if it's a new product or if it's an already created product there. So you can apply the particular tax class to the same. To add a new one, just tap here at the add button. Now here you'll set up the tax class title. So for a better understanding, I'll just use the same United States tax class 1. I'll set it as test class 1. Now we need to choose the tax rate. So from the drop down, I'll choose the tax rate that I've created, United States tax rate 1. Now this tax rate would be based on whether you want to have it on the shipping address, the payment address, or the store address. So for now I'll be choosing it as the shipping address. So whenever the customer enters makes checkout, the shipping address would be used to apply this particular tax rate on the order there for that particular product. We can set the priority for that, and let's tap here on the save button. So that's how we can create the tax classes as well. Now how to apply tax classes to the product. So for that I'll just go to the product list. I can do it to a new product or an already created product as well. So right now let's go to the black leather jacket. Let me edit it up. And after editing on the update product page, let's go to the data tab, and here we'll go to the tax class. So this was the applicable tax rate that we were checking at in the front end demo that we were checking out moments ago. Now from the tax classes, here we have the United States tax class 1 that we just created, and thereafter we just need to tap here on the save button. Now once again, let me show you how this would be visible to the customers. So for that let's place an order for the black leather jacket. So I'll just open it up in another window, and here I'll be choosing my options for this product. I'll tap on the add to cart, and here you can see that the United States tax rate 1 is applicable, and that's for $10. As you remember, we just set it up for $10. We can also tap here on the view cart button, and thereafter we can also estimate the shipping and taxes. So to estimate, you can tap here on the get quotes. If we have chosen the shipping based method, then we'll have to choose the shipping method in the prompt that we'll just see in a few moments from now. So we'll have to choose the shipping method that we want to use, then tap on the apply shipping, and according to that the applicable tax rate is visible here to the customers, and thereafter the customer can make a checkout very easily thereafter. So that's how the marketplace vendors can easily create the tax zones, rates, classes, assign the classes to the products, set up whether the tax classes should be applicable on the shipping method, payment method, or the store address, and according to that, the taxes would be applicable to the respective vendors' products. Now, coming to the admin backend panel, let's see what different initial configurations are there for the marketplace admin to set this up. So for that, let's tap here, and now we'll be logging into the admin backend panel. So after the successful installation of this particular plugin, if I go to the marketplace section, here we'll be able to see the tax manager, as you can see, because this plugin is an add-on to the multi-vendor marketplace for OpenCart by Webkul. So under the marketplace there, we'll have to go to the tax manager, and here you can see that the admin can see the tax classes, rates, and the Geo Zones. So after the successful installation of this particular plugin, these three options will also be visible to the marketplace admin. And if we go to the text classes, all of the created text classes by the marketplace vendors will be visible here to the admin. The admin can delete any of the classes, can edit any of the classes, can change their class title, description, or can choose the tax rates as well as required, can choose the based on as well, and can change the priority of each of the text classes there. Now the same goes for the tax rates and the Geo Zones as well. So after you've installed for the initial configurations, navigate to extensions, and under modules we'll have to go to the marketplace tax manager, tap the edit button on the actions column, and here we have two different options to configure this OpenCart multi-vendor marketplace tax manager plugin. One is the allowed tax classes, and the other one is the status. To have this particular tax class functionality for your marketplace vendors, you'll have to enable it up from here, and you can also choose the allowed tax classes, or the ones that you have selected here. The marketplace vendors can access or modify the selected tax classes. So you can provide the default tax classes, or you can include the select tax classes as well. Thereafter, you just need to tap here on the save button, and we are done configuring the plugin itself. So that was much about the OpenCart multi-vendor marketplace tax manager plugin, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the flow of the same. If you still have any questions, queries, suggestions, or requirements, then kindly reach back to us at support@webkul.com, raise a ticket at webkul.hubs.com, contact us through webkul.com/contacts, and if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.